All right, so welcome to Tanya's Tea. My name is Tonya. For those of you who do not know, I am a weight loss coach and I help women shut the refrigerator and open their minds so that they can learn to think differently and lose weight for the last time. So, if that is you, or if you know someone who's ready to lose weight for the last time, then send me a direct message and we could schedule a free consultation, a free consult, so we can get you started to see if my program is exactly what you need or not. All right, which it is. Okay, so let's get right into it. Last week, I explained what a comfort zone is. Okay, do y'all remember that? Last week we had interference, so it was like two separate videos. So I hope you saw both videos so that this would all make sense. But anyway, I discussed what a comfort zone is. And a comfort zone is a place that provides safety, refuge, and protection. Okay. It provides safety, refuge, and protection. But remember, I said that the zone is created in our minds. Okay. It is not physical. It is not real. It is imagined zone, imagined comfort. Most safety zones, most comfort zones are imagined. Most of them are not physical. Okay. Like comfort zone at work, comfort zone um, in your relationships, comfort zone in your health. They're imagined. It's imagined safety, even though it's uncomfortable. All right, so if you watched the end of last week's video, I told you that today I will be discussing how to get out of the comfort zone. All right, so how to get out of the comfort zone. Now, if you remember, I asked you last week to all think of an area in your life where you are comfortable being uncomfortable. You don't really like where you are, but you really just don't know how to change. So, did you do that? Did you think of that an area where you are comfortable being uncomfortable? You don't want to be there, but you just don't really know how to change. Okay, well, I want you to keep that in mind throughout the rest of this show. That place, that thing, that situation, that circumstance. Okay. So, first, I want to talk about wanting. Wanting. Yes, wanting. How does wanting feel when you want something? I know, like for me, I have a dream yard that I have drawn, and it's not about the dream house. I have a dream yard that I want. And so wanting feels, it feels amazing when I think about it, when I envision it. You might want to start a new career. Thinking about it, just thinking about all the possibilities, that feels amazing. It feels exhilarating. It feels hopeful. You feel excited. Um, if you're single and you just dream about being married one day and just wanting that, and you can just imagine yourself in your dress and just wanting, it just feels so safe to want. So, but let's talk about having. Having feels unsafe. Having forces you, and it forces me to confront underlying fears. That's what having does. And I'm going to give you an example of having. Okay. When I quit my job in 2019, I was scared to quit. Okay. I was scared to quit the post office because it was my comfort zone. It provided security, job security. My benefits, got checks, we got paid every 2 weeks. It was comfortable. Okay. So that was my comfort zone. And that was what I was afraid of letting go of. But what were my underlying fears? Remember, having is a bigger problem than just I'm afraid to quit the post office. So my underlying fears were this, and I know y'all hear Sophia, but my underlying fears were, how in the world Are we going to pay these bills and still live the life that we live? One that's carefree. We could spend all our money if we wanted to because we'll get paid again in 2 weeks. That was one. Or what if I don't succeed as a weight loss coach? What if I don't get paid as a weight loss coach? What if I fail? Or what will people think of me if I leave the post office? What in the world would people think? Girl, that girl crazy. She's been there 24 years. She's crazy for leaving. She's got job security. And then my mind got really creative and really went out there and thought, well, what if you and Scotty get a divorce? Then who will provide for you then? See, I went from wanting to having. And when I thought about having, this all came up. I was afraid. I was afraid. So it is normal. If you are wanting to do something that's unfamiliar and you have fears, and so you just stay in the comfort zone, then it is normal. It's more people stay in their comfort zone than not. And it's because of all that chatter, all the what ifs, all the underlying fears. There's fear underneath the fear. But I was honest about it. I was honest about those fears. So, first, we must acknowledge a thing before we can change a thing. I'm always talking about awareness, self awareness. So, I had to acknowledge and I had to ask myself, what do you really want that you don't think is possible? So, yeah, I had to ask myself these questions. And asking empowering questions will give you empowering answers, useful answers. So, I had to ask myself, what is it, Tonya, that you really want that you don't think is possible? Just tell the truth. So, this is what I really wanted, but I was just a little afraid that it wasn't possible. I wanted freedom, freedom to pursue my passions. And of course, I wanted to get paid doing that. I wanted to impact people by helping them believe in themselves again. I know y'all hear Sophia. I wanted to serve and just lead as many people to this same freedom that I have, that I felt, that I feel, that I found in my health. That's what I really wanted. I wanted fulfillment. I had a good job. I liked my job. Everything was perfect, but I was not fulfilled. So I wanted fulfillment. Okay. So, y'all, everything I really wanted was on the other side of my comfort zone. And I know it sounds cliche. It sounds cliche, but everything I wanted really was on the other side of that comfort zone, on the other side of fear. You've probably heard it say like that before. So, how did I get out of the comfort zone? It's simple, yet profound. I made a decision. I made a decision. It seems simple, but that's exactly what I did. I made a decision. And that is how you get out of a comfort zone. That is exactly how you get out of a comfort zone. One decision at a time. And I'm constantly having to make decisions. Still, we make them all the time. So, fear and faith, they both require not knowing. So, to get out of a comfort zone, just choose one. There's no wrong answer. We feel like, I know in me anyway, I used to think that if I choose this one, then what if it's wrong and the other decision was right? There's no wrong decision. We learn from everything. So that is how you get out of the comfort zone. Just decide to. Yeah, just decide to. So are there challenges to being an entrepreneur, working from home as a weight loss coach? Yes. Yes, there's challenges. Let me tell you, I'm going to be transparent. It can be lonely, uncertain. I don't have a certainty of a check every 2 weeks. It's unpredictable. I don't control my clients. Yes. It can be boring. I don't have coworkers to talk to. It can be scary. It's scary. What if I fail? It's still there. But guess what? It is also intriguing. It's an intriguing journey. It's also meaningful. I truly believe it's my purpose. It's suspenseful. Each person is different, and each person I talk to is it's just such a treat. It's such a not a treat, but it's just joy to get to know each person. You never know two people are the same. It's rewarding to see someone truly believe in themselves again, to see someone um, do something to find their inner voice, their inner knowing, to tap back into their own intuition again, to do something that they had been relying on someone else to tell them how to do. It's freeing. It is so freeing. And Kevin Hart said it best. He has an audio book called The Decision. And he said this. He said, when you get past fear, guess what's past fear, y'all? Another world is discovered. And it is so true. You just discover so much about yourself, about your journey, this journey called life. So much more. I'm learning so much about me and who I am. You can say, "Oh, I'm this and I'm that," but if you don't truly believe it in your subconscious, then you won't become it. So you learn so much and you grow. You get to decide to keep making one decision after the next. Yeah. So if you are contemplating moving beyond your comfort zone, and you're ready to do something that is so unfamiliar to you that it scares you, that is your true self on the other side of that fear, on the other side of that comfort zone. It's not pulling you for nothing. That's destiny pulling you. And all it takes is a decision. So just make a decision. And you can make one today. And once you make that decision, take action. I did. And guess what? I'm still alive. I didn't die. I'm still alive. It gets challenging, yes, but I am still here. So if you need guidance, getting from where you are to where you want to be, especially in your health, in your weight, in your journey to lose weight for the last time, then schedule a free consultation. And yes, you may be afraid to actually go through with messaging me. I totally get it. It's normal because you're going from wanting to getting closer to having. And so it's scary. It's unfamiliar. And that's okay. But do it anyway. You get to decide. You get to create the life you want. And remember, fear and faith both require not knowing. They're both unknown. So just choose one. All right, I don't see any comments or anything. Are there any questions? But that is how you get out of a comfort zone. You just make a decision to. You just do it. I know that's Nike's slogan, but it's real. Just do it. But before I leave, remember the answers to your problems are not in the refrigerator. So shut the refrigerator and open your mind. See you next week. Bye.